Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Detroit: The Dark Reflection. I want to give a special shout out to someone whom this scene is dedicated to. Liz, thank you so much for watching. It's very much appreciated. Tonight, in the ongoing saga of the Sabbat, we have the premier uprising of a soon-to-be anointed bishop, Shiloh, who is forces around himself necessary to be confirmed as such. He has reached out to the Priscus Antoni Cavaliere in order to help him facilitate this transition. Our scene is opening up tonight inside the Motor City Casino, inside the loft that the Priscus is taking residency up in, where the members of the Murder, Death, Kill pack have met with him. Let's go to the scene right now and see what our monsters are comporting. Anthony, what is Shiloh doing right now?
Shiloh was playing blackjack at the table and making small talk with the dealers, talking about revenue, money, and just general finance.
Okay, so you're in the casino proper. You're on the floor and you're playing a couple of hands. Father Dart, where are you at?
Father Dart is doing some online trading, talking to a few of his investors. He's at his haven. Anthony could easily call it.
Yeah. Starting to be around that designated hour. You'll get a text message.
My duel responds and tells me to get in the fucking car at the appropriate time with the appropriate words.
I'll tell you that I'm at table number 3 playing blackjack. You'll know the lady with the crop top and the halter top.
What are you doing to the lady with the halter top?
Yeah, she's the dealer. Making
Okay.
shit up.
All right. She hands you 2 cards on that next round. You have a 6 and a 10.
Whatever. I'm ballsy. Hit me.
Say what?
Yeah, hit me. He'll just say hit me.
All right.
Statistically, that's a terrible idea, but we're at that 50-50 mark.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bust.
Bust.
Around that moment, you hear the voice of the Priscus coming from behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Monsieur Shiloh, good to see that you have arrived. I've called in some of the members of the Sabbat. I'd like you to come with me up to my apartment when you get the chance.
Sir. Pays the house, and he'll wait for Father Dart. I lost $50. Mad. Let's go. Maybe they're waiting for us.
When Father Dart finally shows up, looks for his Duptus.
Yeah, he's kind of upset. Not really mad, just a little irritated. He lost $50.
You gonna be okay, my Duptus? You look troubled.
Fine. I lost $50. It'll be alright.
I'm sure you'll find it. Probably on your knees.
Probably. I just had to show my support for the house. All that goodness. So, they're meeting us.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so you know where to go. You and Father Dart both know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of see that the Priscus is, as you follow him, he'll lead you into the elevator, and you guys will ride upstairs. You'll get out, and then you'll proceed into the room. You notice that there are still those dressed in black-clad security guards standing outside the door. Again, they don't are casino security guards. They kind of give off this presence that they may be private hired thugs, although they're very crisp looking. Then you enter in the apartment, and you, Shiloh, you'll recognize that Long Silver is there, and you also see Jean-Baptiste, and you'll also see that the Inquisitor is there as well.
I will give John Baptiste, a pound and kind of do respect to Long Silver.
Give you a nod. Well, gentlemen, most of us here are arrived, but I think we can move forward with the business at hand. His involvement is more a matter of festivities.
Mm-hmm.
Shiloh, for most of us, we have decided that we will confirm you and lend you our support in your ascension to a bishop. It is only the matter concerning the Inquisitor questions will be confirmed by the Inquisition as well.
Right. He'll look over at the
Inquisitor,
I'm sorry, President.
I'm sorry, what was that, Anthony?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Bruce. I couldn't hear you earlier. Somebody was driving by on a four-wheeler.
Well, basically, Shiloh and Rex have arrived in the apartment. Long Silver's there, Jean-Baptiste is there, the Inquisitor is there, and the Priscus just said that everyone else is pretty much lending him his support. Shiloh, their support. It's just up to the Inquisitor. He'd like to ask Shiloh a few questions, see if he'll have the Inquisitor's confirmation.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be activating that one lovely level 1 with the scarab power just to see if Charlotte's going to lie to me or not. Charlotte, my questions are simple. Very, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Can you think for yourself?
Of course.
Do you have the forthwith to question everything? Even if you have to question the consistency?
Of course. Free and true Sabat.
Okay. As a bishop, do you feel that you can handle all the challenges that come your way, including those that will put you outside your comfort zone? There are times when you have to set the code of Milan aside, as you well know.
I'm well aware. And I'm prepared to do what needs to be done.
Okay. And I decided to give you a little test. Little test, not a hard one. Did you hear about the shootout the other night?
I heard
What
rumors.
happened in Greektown?
I heard rumors.
Turns out this poor woman who got gunned down by the police during a frenzy got up out of a morgue and killed its attendant. I want you to take care of this problem by the end of the night.
All right.
I want you to find out who shot her as well.
Is there anything else that needs to be done?
If you ever publicly disrespect me again, I will put you to question publicly.
But you just told me, as bishop, that I have to not only the right to question,
You have the right
but
to,
respectfully.
you have the right to question. The last time we met, you blatantly disrespected me twice publicly. You do it again, and I will publicly question you.
It is within your power and authority to do so.
I'm glad we made that clear. As for my support, it demands very little. All it demands is you saw this one little task.
Is there anything about this task that I should be aware of?
For all intents and purposes, the woman was human before she was gunned down by the cops. Somebody embraced her in between.
So this is a she.
And she was using a .357 Magnum for all intents and purposes when confronted by the cops.
Gotcha.
If I may impress my thoughts, you see, Shiloh, the concerns we have is that there may be a rogue Cainite or vampire, whomever they think they are, that isn't accounted for. You see, you yourself, you're already a veteran member of the Sabbat. If you're going to embrace someone, at least put them in the fucking ground. You don't just do this for shits and giggles unless there is some reason to do so. And so far, no one I have spoken to has claimed this person. So it is a matter of security. And I think security is your forte, yes?
He'll nod.
Another reason why I want this taken care of, other than obvious security reasons, is if this is a simple probe by the Camarilla, that's going to draw you guys out.
Fair enough.
The Morningstar situation, and yes, I do know about that for your information, could have been taken as a probe from our end, so this could be a Camarilla probe. Who knows? But I want to clear it up.
He'll nod.
If you need help, let me know. He actually gives you a phone number to call him.
He'll take it.
I have no further questions, Reverend.
Well then, Shiloh, I do believe you will succeed in this endeavor. Once you have completed the task, assign for yourself a place where you would like your confirmation to be held. Not when I say publicly, I don't mean the cattle. There will be the induction, a place where all the ducti that's under your command and influence, where they may participate in the right of their fief and loyalty to you. Of course, there will be a customary vuldery that you will have to do with those present. So I hope your choices and allies fit your designs.
He'll nod.
One little tip, Charlotte, you may also want to start looking for somebody to fill other bishopric positions. The AG. The Archbishop kept everybody close and bound to him. You might want to consider doing the same with anybody else who joins the bishopric.
I'll do just that.
Okay. So, you'll the Priscus will customarily offer you any kind of vitae if you're hungry for you and Father Dart, but he'll fall back into a conversation with Jean Baptiste, and I will give you this much: you overhear that Jean Baptiste found some. He doesn't allude to what, but you can ask him a lot. uh, will approach you. He'll actually. You'll notice that Longsilver is actually kind of a little bit more. I don't want to say affectionate, but he's seeming a little bit more friendly to you. He'll kind of walk over to you and put his hand on your shoulder, and he'll say, "Now, look, son, me and you doing that boulder ain't no problem, but you do understand that it wouldn't go too well for Leroy and John Earl to necessarily show up and present themselves as, well, what they are.
Obviously.
So just understand that when I give you my confirmation, I speak for them. That's solid as gold."
Absolutely.
Also, before it slips from my mind, Longsilver, have you heard word from Zanovich yet?
Zonovich?
Yeah, he was the one I was going to.
No, I haven't.
I was going to give him I was going to give him a package and, of course, my own personal support to take a position within Windsor.
Well, I'll have one of my boys look into it. If that package hasn't been delivered yet, I could assign them to that.
I'll consider it a personal favor, and I will repay. As you know, I always repay my personal favors, Longsilver.
I'll be right back.
Oh, no. Okay. No worries, Judge. I know you're good on your word.
Mr. Dart, do you have any business for me?
Thankfully, I do not.
Were you not one who called me the request for an acquisition a few weeks ago on matters that you have seen?
Yes, but considering that location and any bodies that were a part of it are now ash, there is nothing I can do to provide.
Stop by St. Hedwig's sometime for a personal call. I would like to get to meet the priest of the city. Nothing serious, simple Miller, something like that.
I will do as you ask.
Also, I believe we have some information trickling
Let's see.
from Chicago. The evening that y'all saw Bishop Aaron's, being outed, you guys have been given one minor favor for taking care of her execution and trial.
Thank you. I appreciate your kindness in this.
Remember, this favor is this will be payable by me in upcoming nights.
I feel change in the wind. I expect that favor will come back for you very soon.
Fair enough.
Well, if I may ask, Inquisitor, do we have any idea where her current whereabouts may be? Any last sightings?
Her body double scattered to the winds. There's no telling if Erin herself was executed, but what I do know is that she shared blood with her, like with the Archbishop. I felt the connection snap.
Now, you see, that would be something worth having. At least people of their capabilities, it would probably help us confirm whether or not the Archbishop is still alive. And if we had the Archbishop, maybe we could find anything left of the brood.
Let me put you in mind at ease, the Archbishop. We believe he's alive. We have no evidence to claim he's dead. We just have a pile of ash. I got a sword and I found the location where he went to the ground. Whether he's not capable of coming out of his torpid state or not, I have no clue.
No offense there, priest, but I tell you, damn blood mage. Whatever happened to guns and swords and just, good old fisticuff? Tell you, magic
The Tremere
works.
happened.
That is a true and very necessary point to be made.
Let me make this quite clear.
Then there were the werewolf wars.
Let me make this quite clear in terms of the Archbishop. The Archbishop is alive, but we're not sure if he can come out of torpor or not. So the Inquisition has extended protection to the Archbishop.
I have a very stupid question, and I forgive to waste your time with such a idiocy.
Ask away. No question is stupid.
The Archbishop. Do we know how many steps away from Cain they were? Their generation, their bloodline?
The Archbishop performed some ritual to sever his connection from his bloodline. Yes, those do exist. He also performed a ritual to snap his blood connection, so that we can confirm.
How many steps away from Cain was the Archbishop?
I can't get that information. Somebody's in protective custody.
That the ease of bringing this person out of torpor, that would be the definition of it.
He's 8 steps away from Cain.
We would need a master of the Path of Blood. They would have the ability to bring the Archbishop out of torpor.
The only reason why the Archbishop's in torpor, from what I can tell, is his injuries he received from fighting the Infernalists. He lost an arm, and he's got burns over 90% of his body.
That could be easily healed with Cain's blood. Healing, I can do it myself, there's no problem, but to bring them out of the torpor, this would require a master of the Way of Blood. They would be able to bring themselves closer to Cain, thicken their blood to the point that it would be potent enough to bring them out of torpor.
I sent word to the Judge Inquisitor about the current situation. What we're going to do is we're going to have the Archbishop relocated to Montreal for his own safety.
Wherever the Archbishop is, this would be the easiest way to bring them out of torpor. I am not a master of the Way of Blood, but there are others of UZ who are.
If you think you can help speed his healing process up, I can arrange for you to, of course, supervise a visit to the Archbishop's slumbering chamber.
I could easily heal the Archbishop. That is not a problem. The problem lies with raising them out of the torpor.
Finding one whose blood's superior to his is a challenge, but it's one easily met.
I do not think it is easy to find those of the third generation. That is an antediluvian you are talking about. Aside from the only one I know of that is brazen enough to show its face among
Let me hold you
the
there.
people.
The Archbishop's 8 steps from Cain. He's not that old. He's old, but not that old.
I heard third, that's why I was like, fuck!
As I said, finding someone whose blood's potent enough to bring him out of torpor is no issue. His connection, we believe he snapped his blood connections to everybody in the city to sever himself from Aaron. He shared a very strong rivalry with Aaron, so he may have severed his connection to break from her. It could have been used to track him down, and anybody that shared blood with him could have been tracked.
I will do my best to confer with my sire, see if she knows other Kolduns that have better mastery of the way of blood. They would be able to thicken themselves to be 7 steps from Cain. I have not met many that I could honestly say are 7 steps from Cain.
I have a range, as I said, I have a range from a report to go to the Judge Inquisitor of the region, and we're looking for a way to wake the Archbishop up. But as you know, the Archbishop had several projects that he was working on. One of the projects, thankfully, wasn't burned when his church burned, was him reviving the Hierophant of the city. Yes.
If I may be given a moment to contact my sire, she would be able to expedite this process for the sect.
By all means, we'll take all the help we can get in bringing them back. The question is whether or not the Archbishop is going to be able to heal most of the damage done to him from the Bellfire that he was exposed to. Let's hope this doesn't burn, it poisons.
I could easily heal the burns the Archbishop had. My time with my sire made me well versed in healing.
If you'd like to make a trip to Montreal to help speed the Archbishop's recovery up, I'm sure the city would be more than thankful to have him back. Is that not right, Prescott?
If we could secure a flight, I would be more than willing to leave after I have concluded with my business with our new bishop.
So, Prescott, would you be willing to help aid the Archbishop's return, or do you think we should? I can arrange for Rex to go on up out of my own personal funds.
I'd be glad to assist in bringing back Archbishop Walters. Anything I can do for the Sabbat, we are all brothers and sisters of the sword.
As I said, he was working on a way to revive the old Hierophant of the city. If you can work your influences to find out where he stashed the Hierophant's regenerating body, of course, that would be a big help as well.
Yes, I believe Jean-Baptiste endeavor with this matter. There may be some questions I have for you. We could reserve that in private.
Very well. Of course, I'll make myself available to you at your earliest convenience.
Of course. Well, I suppose we do all have our separate endeavors to... good luck to you, soon to be Your Excellency Shiloh, Father Dart. I'm sure you will assist the bishop in any way that you can.
Rex, when do you want to leave to head to Montreal, tonight or tomorrow night?
I would like to leave tonight after I have concluded my business with this, my duchess.
Very well. I'll see about getting chartering a private flight out.
Make sure they made some. I would hate for them to leave me without at least 2 handfuls.
If you like, you can grab your 2 handfuls before we leave. As I said, since it's a charter flight, they'll leave when we're ready to. If we had to, we could get stashed away for a day flight. It won't take that long to get there.
Thank you for understanding.
If you don't mind, gentlemen, I have business to attend to. As I said, I got most of my information from the Archbishop Sergeant. We located his body and got it sent to safety. But the question still remains: how many security holes that we still haven't seen? I'm of course going to be helping fill them in.
There are many holes within this city. The illusion of security does not exist here.
Well, without no offense, John Baptiste, but your pack was all seeing nine. Without your eyes, you're blind.
You'll hear John Baptiste say, "No worries, man, no worries. We got this covered. We just need some time."
I'm gonna go look for the Hierophant's body, if y'all don't mind. If we can get him while he's still regenerating, we might be able to speed the process up drastically. Having the master priest in the city would help. As well as time you see the Inquisitors start to turn into his tenebrous form.
Praise Cain.
Praise King. And he faces through one of the walls going out of the casino.
You'll okay. You'll see Jean Baptiste. He's gonna approach Rex and he's gonna ask, "You move yourselves in? Got everything you need?"
I believe we have what we require. I trust in my Ductus to tell me what else would be necessary beyond and spiritual.
Good. There was something I heard through the grapevines to me.
Go on.
That rabbi.
Yes.
He tell me some kind of like ancient arts, back from like the home country. But the Judaism is kind of lost on me. Maybe you would luck out if you asked around the neighborhood for the synagogue. Say that again?
Are you talking about Kapala?
Kapala? No. But at least I don't think so. They spoke of it in that old Hebrew, like Baal, El, Elyon, that kind of thing.
I see. If I may sit with an interpreter, I would be more than happy to find you a better answer for the set.
Yeah, we can arrange something. I'll set something up for you.
Excellent.
Oh, Anthony, right?
Yeah, we're waiting on Anthony. Charles? I'm gonna make a phone call to Stephanie LaCroix.
Okay.
Never thought I'd say that.
So let me get a sheet off.
I gave you a link to her sheets in the doobly-doo.
Okay, as you start dialing, you hear the ringing, some more ringing, and then someone picks up and you hear a lot of screaming on the other end. Hello?
Hello, Messiah, the blood of my life, the one I am thankful for my existence for.
Ah, my child, how you doing?
I'm sorry to say, but the people of my city require your assistance.
Oh?
Yes, there is an archbishop. He is incapable of removing themselves from torpor. They require someone closer to Cain than myself to bring them out of it. Of course, I thought of you.
Okay, but I'm not going down to Detroit.
I am more than capable of bringing a plane to you.
Okay. Who am I waking up?
The Archbishop of the city of Detroit.
Walter?
I believe that is their name.
Oh, fucking Nosferatu.
He is a bit of a fuck-up, but he is still the Archbishop, and this is for the set.
By fuck up, define fuck up. How do you fuck up?
He still thinks with his skull, not much with his head.
Okay, you're entitled to your opinion of free and truth about releasing not that long ago. Alright. Fuck. They show up before morning.
As you wish. Do you still live in the same old place?
Yeah. It's a bit. You can't. I'm not getting rid of the place. It's nice and comfortable. I mean, after all the work I've done on it.
I'm glad Montreal is treating you properly.
Yeah. Have you saw your grandsire lately?
No.
Yeah, I heard word that he was taken off from your neck of the woods.
I haven't seen any Zamizi, actually. I've seen one Brodovich.
Does a Hurley count? They barely count.
He called himself Jim Jim. You can call him Jim Jim. His name is Jim Jim. That was a quote.
Brodovich sounds about right. They're pretty inbred.
He hasn't really screwed up anything, but he's certainly blown up a few things and eaten a few people.
That's kind of what they do. Alright. Watch out. If you see Zanovich, tell him he still owes me money. He knows how much.
How much money does he owe you?
Not much. He made a bet with me on a little project of ours.
All right. As long as you don't need the money.
No, it's a matter of the principle. He made a bet on a little side project. He bet that he could turn a Nosferatu into a Minotaur.
That's a mistake you don't live to forget.
He turned him into a Gatator.
That's like eating a sandwich and filing tax returns. One should not produce the other.
Yeah.
That is truly amazing. That's like losing a 20-foot alligator. The sheer incompetence of it is astounding.
No, he didn't lose that.
I'm impressed. I'm legitimately impressed.
He didn't lose the alligator. He said he could make a centaur. He made a fucking Gatator instead. He fused a Nosferatu torso into the back of an alligator and let it loose.
It is always good to hear of those having a harder time than myself. I approve of this.
I honestly think he was bored. If you see a 3-foot-tall Nosferatu attached to an alligator, tell him we want him back.
I will as soon as I stop screaming. You have my hand on that.
Okay. Bye. Click.
I'm going to start diddling around my phone to find a flight to Montreal.
Then Quinton said he'll get you a private flight out.
All right. I politely asked for the gracious bishop to let me pay for this private flight.
Yeah, he charges like $300 for the flight.
Sure, I'll put down 600 on the table because it's a more even number.
Are you gonna look for the hearth? Help look for the hearth, or are you gonna look for the fuck up coming out of the morgue?
As soon as my ductus wakes up, I will tell you what I am doing. As I look at his exhausted body, just sleeping in a chair now, apparently.
There's a knock that comes on the door, and you'll see Melissa, Priscus Ghoul. When she answers the door, you'll hear the very familiar voice of Mac 10, like, yo, what's up, everybody? What's up? How's it going? What up? Yo, what's good, homie? What you up to?
Oh, just playing with the ductus. Blah, 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 political. Blah, 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 move this person there. Blah, 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 shoot that guy. You know, the usual.
Yeah, that sounds like Matt Bourne, but yo, check this out. So, like, I got some cats, like, downstairs in a bus. They're like tourists. Like, they think right now they're supposed to be in Indiana, but, like, they ain't even from this country, so.
Are you trying to kill them or move them?
I'm trying to move them. If I want them dead, he's dead already.
All right. Bishop is right here to help you, I assume.
Well, I heard there was going to be
Pull
like
my
a
ductus
bath,
away here and leave them to their privacy.
Well, Mac's just saying, like, oh, he thought it was going to be a bloodbath, so he bought some party favors.
I'm sure my ductus appreciates that greatly and will be thanking you as soon as he is informed. Dragging the chair out of the room. That horrible screech coming with it. Strength of 2, I can push him in a chair. I can't lift him.
You bloodbath.
That's bloodbath.
Not wasting blood for his sleepy blood.
Since Anthony seems to be away, do y'all want to go off to another part of the scene, or?
No, I'm here.
Ah.
I keep getting called away. I apologize.
You're going to be so pissed when you watch this scene.
So, okay, so, Anthony, you got your orders. Mac came through. He has a busload of, like, civilians he kidnapped but don't know that they're kidnapped. He explains to you that they're, like, Chinese tourists. You're kind of confused because they expect to be...
These are the things you have to deal with when you're a bishop. Sometimes somebody will be an idiot and 20 people will go missing. This is actually great training for you when you get the job. Sometimes buildings just explode when you're a bishop. This is like the most minor training you could get.
All right. So, Mac,
Yeah, what up?
why did you feel the need to kidnap what looks to be the Chinatown Express bus?
Well, yeah, I thought this was like your coming out party. You know what I'm saying? Like you were supposed to get confirmed and whatnot. I'm just bringing the party favors. You know, can't have a party and like everyone's thirsty. What's up with that?
Will anybody know that they're missing, Mac?
This is what you must learn to cover up. Again, this is excellent for your bloodbath, my bishop.
All right. gonna use some of my contacts in the underworld. Have somebody run a story that um the civilians. Let me think.
A place somebody that goes down straight to a sweatshop to wait for you.
Yeah, that's going to be the story. It's going to be a documentary about the dangers of sweatshops. Fuck it, like.
So, like, you just want me to like drive him off a bridge or
Oh
something,
no,
or
no, just give like a sweatshop, a local one, $600 and tell them to say that these people work there.
I got you. Yo, that's mad smart. That's mad smart. But what are we gonna do with them anyway?
We'll use them for the bloodbath. No point in wasting the Vita. We just have to make
I
sure
bet,
that
cause like
this
I got them
isn't.
like.
There's no point in people panicking because people are disappearing. Although this is Detroit.
Well, I don't really think they from America, so ain't like no one really gonna like miss them. I mean, maybe they are. I really didn't bother to check. I mean, the IDs are kind of funny looking, but
Oh, so yeah, just make sure that if somebody does come poking, that there is a story. Migrant workers got
I
picked up
get.
by a sweatshop.
All right. All right. Yeah, Mac. We'll just go back down to the lobby. He's like, all right. Well, I'm gonna like make sure they get corralled and whatnot, and keep them
Do you, baby? Do
settled
you? But
down.
just make
Like,
sure
hey,
that.
yo, Priscus. Make sure what?
Yeah, just make sure the story's fun. Do you, baby? Good looking out.
All right. So you'll see Mac leave, and all right. You and everyone else is giving you the thumbs up to do your business. What are you gonna do?
Gonna head down to the last place and activate that Auspex show. Or just put my ear to the ground and see, like, oh, did you see or hear somebody that gets nommed on?
So you're going to the city morgue and just ask the people, have you saw somebody get up off of the table and munch on anybody?
Like, just look at, the city bums, like, you see something that's a little weird, a little unorthodox.
Give me a whiz streetwise.
Alright, no.
I see all kinds of things, man, for the right price and a bottle of wine
Give him a
and
bottle.
a bag full of paint. You want some?
No, I give him a bottle. I go to the liquor store, I spend $20, and I give him a bottle of Pox wine. Merry Christmas. What did you see?
I saw a dead person get up out of the alleyway and eat another homeless person, but a little more like a zombie, though.
Which way?
He points to down an alleyway. It leads good ways down.
Alright. I'm going to activate heightened senses for sight,
Okay.
and I'm going to look for this guy probably doesn't know how to feed, who just came out of the ground, so I'm going to look for like blood tracks and things. Probably wasn't clean about it.
Give me an
Yeah.
investigation.
Oh, what was you going to say, Bruce?
clues?
No, I was gonna say the same thing Charles did. I was seeing if you were gonna go down the alleyway. So, if you go down the alleyway, yeah, make a perception investigation roll just to check,
One
see if you pick
success.
up any clues there.
One success.
Can I get intelligence streetwise?
Yeah, sure. Bruce, you handle Anthony. I'll handle Lawrence.
All right, Anthony, what you notice is looks like there's a knife on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be stained or anything, but there it is. If you
Okay.
pick it up, you'll notice that it looks like a piece of it looks like a kitchen knife. Honestly, it doesn't look like like a utility knife or a switchblade or anything like that.
I don't touch it. Rex, do you have spirit touch?
No.
God damn
Do
it.
have a Ziploc bag.
Well, if you, yeah, put it in a Ziploc. Don't touch it with your bare hands.
What was your
I watch
intelligence?
CSI. I'm not gonna touch shit with my bare hands.
What was your intelligence streetwise for again?
Intelligence streetwise to see like where the fuck we are. Like, how shitty of a shit area are we in? Are we in like the everyone's doing heroin alley? Are we in the this is where we sell children alley? Are we in that crappy area where like it's just a bunch of nightclubs and factories filled with dead bodies?
You're in Greektown home, so you're probably in an alleyway where people probably doing some back alley gambling and probably turning tricks, and more than likely panhandling from the rich people gambling.
I
So, yeah, Anthony, you wanted to.
Basically, I don't have spirits touch, but I know people that have spirits touch. So I'm going to call. Would I know someone? I've been in the city for a while.
Let's see. What's your current status? What would die? Oh, two guys.
Is there anybody else in the alleyway with us?
Nope, that's a hell no.
No. Like, there could
Oh,
be
no.
a bomb. There could be somebody playing like.
There are homeless people at the opening of the alleyway, but not back here in the deep end of the alleyway.
All right.
Alright. Was there a trail of blood near the knife? Is there like footsteps? Anything with my heightened senses that I would be able to pick up? Something misplaced, disheveled.
A broken window with like shards of glass next to it, a busted doorknob, a broken door.
You see what looks to be a dead rat
Roll
that's been chewed on.
Roll what? I heard two things.
I was gonna say, Anthony, roll a perception investigation.
Oh, what's this?
I'll give you the rat. I'll give you a rat.
Looks like a cat that's on chewed on a rat.
So that's diff 4, spending a willpower. 2 successes.
All right. What you notice? You can see kind of like a very faint footprint that is leading from. It's actually going past the knife, but if you trail it back, it looks like it's going into one of those cellar doors that are mounted onto like the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, you'll see the trail end there, but it's very faint. It looks like whatever residue that is, it's been drying up because, according from the police report, it's been a couple of days since then.
Gotcha. Is the door locked?
Is the door locked? No, it's not locked, but since it's that kind of a cellar, it really only opens up from within. You would kind of have to pry that open.
You do have a earth cauldron. Can you jar it? I look towards Rex.
You want me to use earth magic to break down the door?
Not break down the door, just kind of. Yes.
I look at a nearby window. Can I see the other side of the door through it?
No, because it's you're literally going down into the building through the cellar, not into the building proper.
Okay. I'm going to.
It's like a storm cellar. I'm sure.
Right. I'm going to spend 3 points of blood, and I'm going to pull open the cellar door with an extended action.
Okay. I'm assuming you're spending those 3 points of blood to your strike.
Yes.
How many turns are you going to take pulling it loose?
I'm going with an extended roll, so until it opens.
Give me a strength brawl roll to yank it.
Okay. And it's 4 successes on the first roll.
Bruce, is this enough to pry the door open, or does he need to roll again?
Okay.
Bruce?
Oh yeah, definitely. No, definitely. It's more than. Yeah, it's more than enough.
Yeah, the door comes open.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You just break up a little bit sometimes in mid sentence.
Yeah, it's a Google Hangouts technical.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. So.
Yeah. Okay, so you get the door open. And well, what we see immediately first is like a staircase that's going down. It's not very high, the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks as though something's been dragged out of there. You could probably guess it's the garbage, since there's garbage cans sitting close to it. That's exactly where you found the knife.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can also smell the scent of food being cooked from within.
Either somebody's here or something's burning.
Mm. Oh shit. Mask of 1,000 Faces. Okay.
Okay.
I need not to look.
You need a manipulation performance roll, dash 8.
You could always just obfuscate and go ahead of me.
I could do that, but just in case I have to talk to someone.
Okay, so you're gonna use Unseen Presence, or gonna use Mask of 1,000 Faces?
Mask of 1,000 Faces.
All right. Do you need me to roll that for you?
No, I got it. Well,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
that was Jesus. Dice aren't with me today. 1 success with willpower.
Okay, you don't look like Shiloh. You may look like what were you going for? Just someone different?
Just something different.
All right. I'll give you albino Shiloh.
Fair enough. Alright. So, I go and I venture in.
I cringe when I look at you. Prince King.
Does it not look right? I feel like I stop when I look at him.
Like you, 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 you are doing fine.
You're lying to me. As I pull out my compact, like,
That ain't gonna help because obfuscate doesn't really show up on mirrors.
right. So how do I look? I will turn back to Rex. And just
It looks great for Jim Jim.
I look awful. Okay. Let's try this one more time.
Do you have to?
It's that bad. Wow. Okay. If I try this again, will the difficulty increase?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm not doing this on a Div 9. This is way too complicated. Alright. Just fuck it.
I believe
Okay.
in you. For the set.
Great motivational words from the priest.
Yeah, sagely advised. Just unseen presence then. I don't spend anything. Fuck it.
Okay, cool.
No, it's not today, Satan. Not today.
Hold
Okay,
out here
so
with the D.
you're in your unseen presence, and I guess you're gonna proceed forward, huh?
What do I see as I venture in?
You come around a corner, and what you see is two people, young guys. They look. They look. I don't know how to put this. They look European. They sound European. They're talking amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
They don't sound Greek though. I'll let you make that distinction or guess on your own.
Okay.
But yeah, what you walk into essentially is a kitchen. It's an industrial kitchen, I should point out.
Or a perception.
All right, roll it.
2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, what you are getting off these people, and I'm sorry because I never remember the
It's
color
fine.
page. What you're getting off of these people are basically you're getting off anxiety and frustration.
Are they alive? Is the question.
Oh, they're cooking and they're talking amongst each other.
Okay. No,
And
it
yes,
could
they're
be.
human.
No, it could be a Brodovich having like people gumbo. You never know. Like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're human. That you notice. They're just frustrated and anxious. They're kind of talking back and forth in broken English.
All right, so that's not what I need. Do I see just kind of like moving on around them and about them, looking for the footprints.
You give me another perception investigation.
1 success.
1 success. Okay. What you don't see really are footprints, but I will give this to you that someone's mopped this floor heavily.
Okay.
You can see the discoloration going on, but you can't really determine where the blood tracks and the bloody footprints went or came from.
Okay. Shiloh will go back the way he came, and I will call Baptiste.
You're gonna call who?
Baptiste.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you get Jean Baptiste on the phone.
Mhm.
Hello. What's good?
I need your help to interrogate some folks.
Oh yeah? Be they living or dead men?
They're living.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Where you at, boy? I'll come down.
I give them the address. Well, the alleyway we're in.
Hmm. Okay. We'll say, all right, so you left the place, so you're like waiting outside in the alley?
Yep.
All right, we'll say it takes, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes. And yeah, Jean Baptiste, he'll arrive. He'll meet you in the alley. And he'll just say, good man, where these people be?
I'll point towards like the cellar gate. Essentially, what I need is information. Um, somebody was here. Somebody definitely something very horrible happened here. But I need to know what happened, and it looks like whatever happened happened inside, and it was disinfected highly. So I'm guessing those two men in there know something. English is not their first language.
Oh, you just need some questions asked. Yeah. Um, you'll see, did you guys
Without,
close the huh?
without raising too many questions, I have my own methods of getting information, but people usually wind up otherwise. So
Hmm.
I want them to be able to
Um,
survive the interrogation.
got you. All right, you'll see, Jean Baptiste. He'll look up and down the building,
Mm.
and let's see. I'm just gonna roll a die real quick because there's two ways I can go about this. How does he go about it? Okay, Jean Baptiste. He starts kicking on the cellar door,
Hmm.
and in a moment there are
Are that
one of the
my
guys you
cellar
saw.
door?
The
Huh?
door was already open, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said you got close.
I closed the cellar
Oh,
door and I was standing next to it.
oh, okay.
So, do I notice
Um,
John Baptiste, or is he like pulling some discipline shit?
no. He's just as himself. He's not anything different. Um, yeah. Okay. So if the cellar door is open, he'll kind of go down. They hear him say, "Hello, hello, anyone here? Anybody?" Um, you'll kind of hear a very awkward kind of conversation happening because these guys barely speak English, and Jean Baptiste through his you hear Jean Baptiste lie through his teeth. Basically, he's asking them like, yeah. See, I heard what happened on the news. I was wondering if you guys need another chef. You know, I'm really good, bro. I'm really good. And they'll tell him that basically they're just here covering for the shift because you know what happened upstairs. The busboy and the chef had gotten murdered, but that didn't really appear on the news. The cops are investigating it, but they're trying to keep it quiet. But yeah, the owner didn't want to raise too many red flags. But essentially,
Hmm.
essentially, so they confer like, oh, if he wants, just go upstairs and speak to the boss. You'll also hear them ask, well, hey, wait a minute, how did you get in? And he'll just say like the door was open,
Hmm.
shrug. give you guys an alert. Like, yeah, okay, bro, okay, I'll bring the resume by. You like what I can do with the knife, yeah? So, yeah, John Baptiste will come up and he'll tell you, yeah, so seems like maybe, whoever the hell murdered these folks. Might have been the girl, but they said the girl wasn't downstairs. Happened all upstairs. Somebody else dropped some bodies downstairs.
So upstairs then.
I remember seeing the police report. Like this woman, she flipped out, killed this one woman, attacked the bartender, got herself shot by the cops. The cops, they say that all the action happened upstairs. By the time they got downstairs, there were already two more dead bodies, but they don't.
All right, let's go investigate upstairs then.
Well, the upstairs is you can access the upstairs. The upstairs part is the bar. That's the kitchen for the bar. You could go around through the front entrance if you want.
Yeah, go around through the front.
Okay. You see that there's the bar is open, but you see that there's still like some police tape, especially where there was some broken windows, and it looks like they boarded up some of the windows that got broken. It's not too many people in the bar right now. There's maybe like 3 other individuals aside from the bartender, but yeah, you can easily go in.
All right, perception larceny for light cameras. Like, what kind of bar would it? Well, yeah, perception larceny.
What kind of bar is it?
Yeah.
It's a little trendy, you know, kind of like a hipster bar.
No dice.
It's not really a theme. No dice. Okay, sorry, you can't spot those cameras.
All right. So I'll like continue to look around. Perception investigation.
I'm gonna buy everybody some drinks and sit at the counter, talk to some people, and ask if anybody watches soccer.
Okay.
People like you when you buy shit.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yes, I'm sorry. The bartender would have addressed both of you like, "Okay, you guys, anything?" But all right, yeah, you can do that, Rex. You can definitely do that. Gonna roll your perception investigation. What did you get?
2 successes.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna say that with the cops having already been over the crime scene, there's not really a lot of clues. Pretty much see where there was the scuffle. You see that on top of the bar, where the bartender's standing right now. There's some scratch marks. I'm not gonna say you can determine how the wood was damaged, but it looks like various things were implemented in this gruesome attack that happened. Would you guys give me 1 second? I'll be right back.
No problem.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem.
You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
here. What's
cool.
up?
Yeah. Okay, so um yeah, that's as much as you're gonna get just by looking and seeing.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to follow Rex's lead with buying drinks and see whoever is being rather talkative and chatty because alcohol does that to people.
Um well, there's not many people there. It's kind of like the bartender and the guests are already speaking. Uh, I guess Rex already started a conversation up about soccer with an older gentleman. Much about that. The bartender will just ask if there's anything he can get you, and thank you for coming in.
No, I'm gonna chat
He'll
with the
actually,
bar.
huh?
I'm gonna chat with the bartender and basically
All right.
ask him, so, uh, what happened here, dude? As far as you know.
Oh man, I tell you, I wasn't here last night, but I got a call from the other bartender. He should have been here, but it's fucking horrible. He told me like a group of guys and girls. All right, they were here. Some dude proposed to his girl, but there was this other woman. She God, I forgot what the hell he called her. I don't think he remembered too much either. But anyway, she just started flipping out. She was talking about going to some party that was happening, and she just started getting belligerent. The next
Mm.
thing you know, she like slaps the boyfriend, she punches her friend, she breaks a bottle, stabs him, and then out of nowhere, she gets a gun and like leapt over the counter and just started like attacking the guy. Started like pistol whipping him. He said like, and this girl like was like, from what I understand, okay, she was like really short, but she was like, I don't know, she must have been on PCP or something. He said like she was like much stronger than anyone of that size person should have been.
Mm. Uh, Intelligence occult. Does this sound like any type of specific vampiric discipline?
Roll your dice, and I'll let you know depending on what you get.
If Lawrence is still here.
I heard intelligence plus occult. I rolled. What's up? What were you talking about?
It sounds like vampiric disciplines. It sounds like ookie pookie.
I got 5 successes.
I have 2. Lawrence knows infinitely more than I do.
Okay, Lawrence, you kind of you get right away what this has been. You recognize that this might have been use of animalism. It is from the ferocity of her attack and the drastic change. Yeah, you think that someone might have put the beast inside of this victim or this accused assailant. And as for Anthony, it just for you, it just seems like could have been definitely a mental discipline.
Gotcha. Um, I'll ask, do you know the name of the bartender that was working last night?
Oh yeah, Matt, poor fucking guy. Like he can't see out of his right eye socket. Said that she like it got caved in. He's gonna be recouping for a while. Are you friends with Matt?
Yeah, we go way back. He helped me
Hmm.
out, gave me some
Jeez, man, I'm
shots
sorry,
when
man.
it happens, bro. He helped me out when I needed a friend. Yeah, he's been that guy. And I just came by to see if he was like okay, what was up, but where's he staying up these days?
Oh, geez, I never like me and Matt. We're kind of like work friends. We don't
Gotcha.
really hang out. I think though he mentioned that like he's staying a couple of blocks up because I know he used to walk home. He said he never lived too far away. Um, you know what though? I do actually have his phone number. Um, yeah, I can just call him up for you if you want. I don't know if he'll pick up.
You know what? Give me his number and I'll send him, I'll like hit him up later. But thank you though. Thank you for helping out.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Like I really feel bad for the dude. He wanted to be a model and now his face is completely wrecked.
You know what? There's some we could definitely do something about that. I have some friends
Uh,
that know some friends.
oh man, I'm pretty sure that would like
Hmm.
make his day. But yeah, here's his number. We'll write it down for you guys and he'll hand it to you.
Mm. And we have a number now. So I'm gonna call up one of my retainers and see what provider is this number for? One of the
Um, T-Mobile, I guess.
T-Mobiles. All right. I will also ask can you GPS the phone? Basically, the T-Mobile app, like where's my phone?
Can you do it?
No, can well, I know how the app works. I'm trying to ask if my
Um,
retainer can do it.
you'll. Okay, sorry. Um, yeah, he'll do that. He'll say, "Yeah, I can get that done, boss. Just give me a few minutes." Boop, 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 beep, bop, 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 beep. Um, yeah, well, looks like this phone is again, I still got to learn the layout of Detroit, but yeah, it's about away.
All right. Give me the address.
Yeah, he'll hand it to you. He'll give you the
Mm.
address.
All right. Cool. Click. And I will look to we're gonna have some Q&A. He might know more about what we're looking for. See how far this rabbit hole goes. Talking to Rex, as we're walking out of the bar.
You're gonna see Jean Baptiste. He was kind of sitting outside in like the patio section. Um, he'll regard you. You'll see him put up his finger. What's going on, boys? We on the move?
Yeah, this address. Let's go.
Okay. 1 second. 1 second. You see him leaning over the table like he's talking to someone.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back for you. Don't worry. We'll smooth everything over. You see that he's talking to like complete empty space.
Hmm.
Um,
I forgot he
but
could do that, but Shallow wouldn't know that. He thinks this guy's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Jean Baptiste, he gets up and he starts walking with you, and he looks back over his shoulder. Yo, boy, let me tell you something.
Mm.
Whoever was downstairs that night, yo, they fucked those dudes up bad, man. There's some rates up in this place, man. Angry, hungry spirits. Some dude just came in and just killed both of them. Nobody's business, you know?
He'll not. We're gonna try to get to the bottom of this. So with that, we're gonna go talk to this guy. Rex,
What's up?
how far did you get with Fleshcrafting?
No. You are thinking of Jim Jim.
All right, fair enough.
I haven't even mastered Earth yet.
Really? Okay.
Yep. This shit takes time.
No doubt. Mm. So with that, Ginger might eat him. But with that, I will, yeah, make my way to the house. Ring the doorbell. If it's a house or an apartment. If it's an
Um,
apartment,
yeah, it's an apartment. You have the apartment. You can see the name of the occupant. Matt's on there. Matt
hmm
something other. I can't come up with the last name right now. Sorry.
hmm
But yeah, you can ring the buzzer,
I rings the
and
buzzer.
yeah, you'll hear Matt. Hmm.
I rings the buzzer. Well, is it like is the buzzer for like is it like a complex?
No, no, no. It's like a fourth floor walk up. It's not that tall of a building.
Okay. So are there
Yeah.
buzzers for like excuse me, are there buzzers for like it says so basically this building is only room enough for one tenant is what I'm asking.
It has a couple of tenants, but there's only one Matt. So,
Alright, so I'm gonna push all of the buttons and hope somebody buzzes us in.
all right. Yeah. Very, very well. Okay.
And I open the door. And I hold the door open. Which apartment is Matt?
Matt's on the third floor.
Third floor, apartment 3A. Sorry.
Yeah, apartment 3A.
Walk upstairs to apartment 3A. I knock on the door.
It'll take a few minutes, but you'll hear someone answer back. Who is it?
Hello, this is David Westfield. I'm here to ask you additional questions about the attack a few nights ago.
You'll see the door crack open, and you'll see like someone's face kind of looking out through the crevice.
hmm
He'll he'll ask he'll look you up and down. He'll ask, "Can I see a badge?"
Um, I'm an intern. They don't send me to do the bitch. They send me to do the bitch work. You're more than happy to
I'm sorry, I just had to move into a quieter place. What was that?
no problem. Yeah, I'm an intern. That's what he tells him. They send me to do the
Roman
bitch work.
manipulations up.
Fair enough. Um, looking at my sheet. Yeah, that works. Willpower. Yes.
Okay. Um, you see the guy kind of like blink really hard, but
Mhm.
he'll just start nodding. Um, okay. What questions do you have? He's still speaking to you through the door.
Um, for your personal privacy, I'd rather not scream through the door. This is a very sensitive time for you. I'm trying to respect your wishes.
All right. Roll me charisma, empathy. See, breaking into a house isn't that easy when you actually just don't break in.
Yeah, it's it is what it is.
Oh, that's good. That's good success. All right. Yeah. He'll just say, yeah, 1 sec, and you hear the latch fly off the door, and yeah, he opens the door and says, all right, now come in.
All right. I would like to, I know these questions might seem repetitive or like I'm asking the same questions over again, but for my records and that of my employer, I have to ask you these questions. Do I have your permission to proceed?
Yeah. Who's your employer again?
I give you, I give them the name of like Detroit Police Department.
Wow. I guess the cops are outsourcing these days, huh?
Listen, I'm trying to get through college and I don't ask a lot of work. This is for financial aid. And the less questions I ask, they keep paying my bills.
Understandable. So, what is it that you want to ask me?
And what happened?
Well, first, the night was going pretty well. The There was a party that came in, a group of guys.
Mm,
I remember there was this one gentleman. His name was Chad,
mm,
and he had told me that he wanted to surprise his girlfriend by proposing to her there. So we had like dinner set up and all this and whatnot.
mm,
They were here for about 30 minutes, and then a group of girls walked in. His his fiance had been arguing outside with this girl, and she seemed to be a friend of hers, but she seems to be really drunk. She was
mm,
talking about wanting to go back to some other party. She wanted to hurry up and not miss it.
mm.
Yeah, so when they stumbled in, I noticed that she was really drunk. Everyone else seemed okay, but well, I went about my business. I was serving drinks and everything, and then I don't know where a commotion just started from that girl. I believe her name was Courtney, I think. No, Stephanie. Yeah, that's her name. Sorry, I hope that doesn't conflict with your records. I've just been having a hard time remembering things.
No, it's fine. Stephanie.
But
Do you know what Stephanie looked like?
oh yeah, she was short woman, about
Mm,
5'5", short brunette hair. I'd say brown, and she was wearing a blue halter top and a jean jacket. It looked kind of fake, honestly. I don't want to be catty, but eh.
Fashion recognizes
Anyway,
fashion. It's quite okay.
yeah. And yeah, Stephanie just started getting more and more belligerent. She wanted to go back to this party. I'm not really sure what party she was talking about. I know like there was a few things in the area,
Right.
but yeah, all of a sudden, like it was kind of after Chad proposed that she said she wanted to get the fuck out of here. She took a beer bottle and she splashed the drink on Chad and slapped him. That was rather surprising. I asked her to, ma'am, please calm down. And then her friend, her girlfriend, the one that was proposed to, uh, she got irate. That was her fiance now. And, well, Stephanie just basically, like, started, like, hitting her over the head with the bottle until it cracked. People were trying to drag her off of her, but, I mean, like, this girl was strong. 3 guys could not get her off the other woman. And she just started like taking the bottle and stabbing her. It was really fucking gruesome. It was at about that time I called the cops.
He'll nod. Wow. That seems like you're really blessed. As he just continues to, take notes on like a notepad.
hmm Yeah. Uh, uh, so it was after that, shortly before the police arrived. I saw that poor woman. She was on the ground bleeding out, and she was like, twitching and convulsing from the pain, I guess. And she started slicing at the other guys, and most of them kind of like piled out and I don't know. She focused all her attention on me. She was trying to come at me from the bar. I was trying to keep her away with like some dish rags, but she had and he holds up his hands and shows you, but she kept slicing at me with the broken bottle. And I don't know where she pulled it from. I can't really remember how she got her hands on one, especially the way she was dressed. But all of a sudden, I saw that she like had a gun by her side, and she picked it up and just like leapt over the bar and started like hitting me on my head. As you can see, it's kind of disfigured me.
Sympathetic none. Take more notes. Mm.
And well, it was kind of after that. That's where I lost consciousness. I woke up in the hospital.
I see. This all looks like it checks out. Did you stay? Oh. I have 5 years. As you see, Shiloh kind of muttered to himself, like, all right. I would like to see you in a few days to ask you some more additional questions. Are you comfortable coming outside? Or should
Yeah,
I
yeah.
come here? Or should I come here if it's easier for you?
No, I can meet you outside. That's fine. I'm just, trying to rest up. It might take me a while to get wherever I'm going.
No problem. I have some friends in school who specialize in some corrective surgery. Might be able to help you out.
Oh, really? That's really kind of you, but I'd appreciate that. I haven't really been thinking of anything except recovering, but I kind of wanted to pursue a career in being a model. It would help if at least I could get some semblance of my old self back.
Come to this address in a few days, and we should be able to help you. Well, they
Okay.
should be able to help you.
Okay, he takes the address.
Okay. So, out of character, I will ghoul this person, and he will heal normally, and his injuries will correct themselves.
How are you going to go about ghouling him?
Basically talking him up, and I will have my other ghouls there. They will liquor him up and insert blood.
All right, so you're talking about in a few days' time when he arrives there,
Yeah.
or talk. Right. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, sure.
hmm
Done and done. Done and doneer.
All right. So
All right.
I will exit. I'll give him, one of the burner numbers just in case he needs to contact me. I'll let him know that I'm the intern that's handling the stuff now since the police department is overtaxed. If you have any more questions, please feel free to contact me.
Mm-hmm. I'll do that.
I will leave, and I will go to Rex. Rex.
I'm here.
Jim is on Path of Cain.
Yeah, but he could still do the treatments when the dude is unconscious.
This is true, but I don't want Jim to eat him is the problem.
Jim wouldn't eat him if it was for the set to make him better, especially if you called dibs on him.
This is true.
You are going to be the bishop. You are allowed to push some people around in your pack for slight benefits. If you're in charge of the company, it's expected for you to not pay for car wash.
Yes. Anthony is smart and nice. Anyway, that's what that is. But yeah, I'll go outside and meet with Rex. So
I'm here.
this looks like a very based off of the report that I kind of regurgitate to you, and I hand you over the notes.
Mhm.
This looks like someone has a vendetta and feels ways about things. They feel slighted in a way. And almost, they look to be, I want to say, jaded by the idea of happiness, looks like.
All right. Are you suspecting them being a dick or them being on a path?
In the way this describes, this doesn't, that would actually be a dice roll for you. You have Pathor. You'd be able to figure it out based on the information I gave you. Without trying to
You think that's true?
without trying to meta that too much.
Bruce, do you think that's true?
Jean-Baptiste will say, you know, it seems like there was 3 victims there, right?
Mm.
Well, I mean, technically kind of 4, but anyway. So, yeah, we had these 2 dudes in the basement. They're dead. But the girl that was on the news, she never went into the basement. Am I right? Did your man say anything about that?
That regurgitate everything.
Did he say it?
Okay. So, all right, you didn't ask, so he didn't talk about it, but I'm going to guess since he didn't talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
he obviously didn't know. So Jean-Baptiste is going to say, but, you know, there's one spirit missing from that place. That's the girl that got killed. By this, what was her name, Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Maybe we can go back to the bar, and let me see if I can try again and see if I can find this other chick. If she died just as violently, there's a good chance her spirit would be there. And the thing about spirits is that they tend to see us in any of our guises, you know. So maybe, hopefully, she may have seen someone else or something going on to explain this.
All right. We make our way back to the bar.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it doesn't take too long. It takes a few minutes. You'll see Jean-Baptiste step in, and he'll just ask the bartender if he could just make use of the bathroom. Bartender will say, "Yeah, sure." Do you go back into the bar, or are you just outside?
I'm outside.
I hand you a cigarette and use my lighter.
I do just that.
It takes you a few minutes. You see Jean-Baptiste. He goes to the bartender himself, and you can probably overhear him asking some questions like, "Oh yeah. I was just wondering if I could, put in a resume for a chef's position, something like that. I'm a good cook. I like cooking dishes, blah blah blah." He's kind of like yakking at him, but you can also see that Jean-Baptiste, he's not really looking at him while he talks. He's kind of just looking every other which way, not really making a good first impression. But the bartender will yes him. basically, and I'll say thank you.
Mm.
When Jean-Baptiste steps out, he'll kind of just like motion you guys over to like the side away from the bar. Like he's got something really big and secret to say.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what happened. Okay. So I go back in, right? And I put my eyes in. Okay. Now, they're talking to over here, but I caught a glimpse of the. So she's like pacing back and forth through the bar, and I follow her into the bathroom. This is where I had a conversation with her. She's kind of lost and kind of confused what's going on. So I asked her what happened that night, and she gives me basically the same story.
Mhm.
However, she said that as soon as she separated from her body, she saw a man away from the bar after putting the gun down. Everybody else, they don't see this happen. They just see the gun appear. But she saw this man. Now, I'm no stranger to the powers of Cain's blood. So, if she's the only one that saw him,
Mhm.
I'm guessing some full level of obfuscate.
This is starting to make sense.
So, if we put it together, we have an obfuscate user who must have mastered the animalism discipline in order to turn her friend like a raging beast. But that's my best guess.
Sounds like we're dealing somebody that's rather strong, apparently.
Gangrel and Nosferatu is where my thoughts would go.
Mine too.
But there's numerous bloodlines that could still be that.
It's closer than we were, but there's still more still more things we need to do.
You know where we should go next? The morgue. If they carted her off from the bar, but she went missing from the morgue, whoever our Cainite friend, he must have picked her up there. Maybe we could find some clues.
Indeed. This scene has been going for a while. You want to pick it up later?
Sure, if you guys want. It's no problem.
No, I'm just saying, looking by the time we're hitting the 2-hour mark.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We will make this a 2-parter. Stay tuned. Tune in again. This is Detroit: The Dark Reflection signing off. Thanks for watching.